Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in again. So today's video is on why you should only get a top load washing machine. So we've had this top load washing machine, we've had for about 5 years, and it runs just like new, and it's had no problems or nothing, no issues. So the main thing is, so I'll tell you why we should first, and then I'll show you a front load, and then I'll recommend something at the end. Okay, so this one, it's a Maytag. It's got a nice big drum. You can dispense your chlorine and liquid bleach in there, fabric softener in there, and it's got, like I said, a nice big drum. And the biggest thing is that there is no mold buildup in these machines. That is the biggest takeaway from them compared to the front load, which I'll show you after. But it's a really nice machine, and it doesn't have a lot of the electronics, which you want to stay away from as well, because in the end that just causes you more troubles and everything. So now you can check out for what I said about the front load. Okay, so this is a front load machine that we have, and we use this is at one of my vacation places, my vacation condo. And what I don't like about it is here it's got this rubber seal, and if you don't leave the door open, naturally you're going to get mold buildup all around it, but also around here. If you look underneath here, you have to clean that up with some bleach all the time. Okay, so this seal has to be sealed all the time. So, and if the seal breaks, then your water machine is going to start leaking oil. Leaking water. Okay, so now this is the drum, and yeah, it's a nice drum and everything, but the worst problem with this drum is there's one bearing back here that has to support all the weight of all the clothing and the water, or the wet clothing, and as well as the centrifugal force as the drum is spinning like that. So it's just not right, so eventually that bearing fails way sooner than it needs to, and that's the other problem with it as well. All right, so you're just going to get mold buildup all the time, and unfortunately this design with the one bearing that is just that bearing has got to support all of this, and it's fighting gravity all the time, whereas like on the top load machine it doesn't. It's not like that, and you don't have to worry about the seal as well. But I mean, this is a nice machine. There's not taking anything away from it, and then the doors got to be closed, and if you forget to leave the door open, then you get mold. Excuse me. And also there's this where you put your laundry detergent and everything else, and again, if you don't open that, then you're gonna get some mold buildup in there too. So, and these are more money, and are they really that much more efficient when it costs you that much more money? And they seem to run longer than the top load units. But that's my two thoughts on the front load, but we'll carry on. Okay, so coming back here again, so like I said, I told you about the front load, what the problems it has, and like I said, the top load, it never has a problem with the with any kind of mold buildup on anything. Plus the drum is supported by the one bearing on the bottom, and it's a much better bearing because it's forcing gravity and sits down, as opposed to the other one like I showed you. It supports it at an angle, and there's no water seal required like it is for the front load. And like I said, you'll be much more happier, and this machine will actually last way longer than the front load. But then again, you do want to buy a quality one, and so the Maytag is really good. So this one has got the commercial technology. If you can get that, that's what you want to get, because it just has bigger, stronger springs and everything. And like I said, it has everything you need, and all the functions as well as so it's easy to use. But the biggest thing is reliability, because you want whatever you buy nowadays, you want it to last. But unfortunately, a lot of the stuff they build, it just tends to go and gets broken down. Then it costs so expensive to repair that you'd end up taking to the landfill, which is not good for our environment. So hope you find this useful. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching.